Everyone falls in love with the finishes, the sleek countertops, the hardwood floors, the unique custom lighting fixtures. But true luxury is what happens before the drywall even goes up. Fox Construction, Tailored Custom Homes, I'm Chris Fox, and we're here today in one of our custom builds here in Florida to show you behind the walls. Down here on 30A, we love the warm weather, but occasionally you do have a freeze. These 5 pipes right here, what we have is the exterior hose bibs, the spigots on the outside of your house. And in our area, we have those on every porch, so that way you can wash off the pollen that happens or any of the pine straw. And then we also have them at the outdoor shower for a foot wash when you're coming back home from the beach. And there's a lot of these features that people use, 9, 10, 12 months out of the year, but there is occasional freezes in our area of Florida. So we make sure and have the shut-off valves for you. So basically all you do is you come in your garage, you shut off these valves and it turns off the outdoor shower as well as the hose bibs, and then you go outside, you drain them, and after they're drained, you don't have to worry about it. If you're out of town, if you're at your aunt's for Thanksgiving, you're at your uncle's for Christmas, everything's fine and your house pipes won't freeze. All right, so here's the back side of the outdoor shower. So we have all the piping back here. It's not required that we have it in the insulation, but we make sure and insulate all of these because this is an exterior wall. They're more than likely not gonna freeze because of our area of Florida, but you don't want it to get compromised from the severe cold weather. This particular room, it's for a sauna. There's gonna be a sauna that's gonna go in right here, but it's gonna be a full bathroom with a sink right here. But one of the things is when this outdoor shower is going, this insulation does help to dampen the noise so you don't hear that roaring sound from the water coming through. And we love our outdoor showers here in Florida, so you're gonna end up running it a lot during the summer, and it just helps with the sound inside of the house. Another quality of life thing that we can offer inside your home. So what we have here is where the can lights are gonna go. We stopped using LED bulbs because it didn't make sense to have the actual bulbs. What we have is a trim that goes in there, and it's a one-piece setup. You don't have to put in that extra housing, so that way we have little strips there. When the drywaller comes in, he can cut out around there, can find it through those, and then they just put in their little can and pull the wire down and connect it, and you're done. One of the best things is all the clean lines of everything, and with the aesthetics of these clean cans at the top, it makes this multi-million-dollar home really shine. Down here in Florida, we want to make sure that our electrical has quality construction included with it. So what we have is the electrician, they will put these clips in that allows it for nice clean lines, and when they're labeling the wires here and at the panel, they can make sure and trace it 100% back before the walls are closed up. The reason why that's important is if your electrician has a mess going on up here and they can't figure out which wire is going where, then all of a sudden the house gets closed up, we're getting ready to turn it over to the homeowner, and you're flicking the light on and off and you can't figure out where the wire is. So this way it's all clean, it's all labeled, and it's all clipped and secured. What we have here is our low voltage setup, and the low voltage is really all the wiring that we have behind the walls. So what we have is a TV location. We mount them at 54 inches, and they have the box for the electricity to go into, and then this is all the wiring for it. If you're going to actually hardwire in that stream, this is what you really want. And what we include is 2 coax cables, if there is cable going to be on the TV, and then also 2 Cat 6 wirings. And the reason why we double it up is to make sure that if a wire gets penetrated with a nail or goes bad or something happens, it gets cut short on the connection side of it, that you have a secondary backup already built into your system. And in the ceilings, we have our pre-wiring for the speakers. And this comes as a standard in all of our homes. We have 3 speaker locations. And we do this because in these luxury homes, a lot of the clientele are looking for those sound systems for their house because they're gonna live in here, they're gonna breathe in here, they're gonna feel in here, and they want that music to be a part of their life. And we work with a select few installers for this pre-wiring system that makes sure that when we turn the house over to our clients, they have a full blueprint of where the wires are run, what's run in the house, and that they can couple with them and put in the sound system of their dreams. It's hot in Florida, and you need your water to keep yourself hydrated. So what we started doing in some of the homes is we're putting in the water bottle fillers. This one is the ones that you've seen in a lot of commercial atmospheres where you just take your water bottle, you put it up there, it comes out and it tells you how many bottles you've saved. And we love our Gulf Coast here and want to keep it clean from plastic bottles. What we've done in a lot of our luxury custom homes, we've included lights in the stairs. And typically it's done in the center of the stairs, and as you're walking up, what we found out is that when all the lights are off in the house and the stair lights are on, that it's not as easy on the eyes, and this is a lot of customer feedback. So what we started doing is we started adding them on the sides, so that way it's just a soft glow and it illuminates the stairs and you don't see it as you're walking up the stairs, going from one to the next to the next. So one of the things that we like doing is doing all these cool custom features that our homeowners are really going to use when they're enjoying their house. And in this specific home, we have a lot of blocking in here for their home gym. We ended up vaulting the ceiling to kind of take some of that air up. And as we've talked about before, we have the speaker locations in the ceiling so that way they can enjoy their music while they're working out in this space. Here in Florida, we love our porches. And when you have a porch over conditioned space, one of the important things is to make sure it's waterproofed correctly. And what we have here is the beginning of a plidex system. Now, a lot of the contractors, they'll roll on a waterproofing membrane, and that's fine and dandy, but over a wood frame structure, there's no warranty included. This plidex system does offer a warranty. And as you can see, they put down this mesh, they nail it down, and then they apply a 2-coat system, and it's pretty stiff. It's hard as a rock when you get finished with it, and it comes with a warranty that's gonna help protect your home and gonna help protect the conditioned space below this porch. And with the rain that we do get sometimes in Florida, you've gotta be prepared for these things. What we have here is a dog den. Everybody loves their 4-legged friends, and what we've done is we've carved out some space here, and it's underneath the stairs. We're not putting Harry Potter, we're gonna put the puppy down here. And if I were a dog, I'd love to live in this custom home. Thank you for coming through this walk with us. We appreciate your time. If you're interested in learning more about building a custom home, stay tuned and subscribe to the channel.